NRG side. Alistar becoming quite popular, is going to get locked in here.
Alistar versus Leona. Lots of engaged potential on both sides here. Lots of
not spotted, so there is potential that they could look for a bit of an aggressive play.
Ooh, nicely done there. Flash coming out from Contract to guarantee the stun up into the wall, and first blood for NRG and FBI.
There is potential for a fight.
Yeah, they wanted to start this off, but who he's ready to engage now instead. Ignores the target of Stixxay, pours out the Acathian rain damage, but who he's got to back away. He's ignited, and the cannon barrage from Gangplank is going to turn the fight back in the favor of NRG. FBI with a flash forward takes down the enemy support, and Golden Guardians end up losing a man. Now River might try to get something back. He's got Gory coming in. Flash into the lockdown here with a passive auto attack. Dredgeline's not going to find FBI because Contract stands in the way. Ignar wants to try to peel for these guys, but they got to be careful. River is down, but they'll trade him away for Contracts.
I believe originated when they were actually playing against 100 Thieves, where, you know, he was talking to his coaches and he's saying, is Closer ever coming top? And they're like, no, he's not really looking top at all. Game. And he has been able to make it happen, and now Dokla here going to be in some trouble. All right, they're going for the dive, but Dokla already cleared the wave. Dokla eating the fruits right before Licorice finds the damage on him, but now it'll be traded 1-for-1. Golden Guardian playing well around him. Contracts has kind of been here constantly. I don't know if Dory would have felt confident to continue taking that fight, but oh boy, Dokla likely die. Yeah, the flash coming out from River there as they're looking to lock this guy down. Contracts wanted to see if he just wasn't sure if Corey would have actually stayed in to continue that fight had Palafox not showed up behind him. So has been a good job, and Contracts now playing with fire a little bit, but we'll be able to walk it out with the lose things like bone plating to Shiv procs. So it is something they have to be really careful about, but they're going to engage on bot side. Ignar with a flash headbutt looks to knock up River and Huhi, but it won't get Stixxay. He's the value target. River is not tanky enough to survive with FBI finding the flank angle here too. Stixxay popping the heel to disengage as Gory goes in for a multi-man. Fate sealed, and Ignar's going to drop to Stixxay. Gory has to snap back, and Palafox flashes away to try to avoid some more damage. Contracts and FBI also falling back underneath the tier 1 turret. Golden Guardians bringing down Licorice for the party. Yeah, it's a double TP down to the bot side, but for now, it's just a 1-for-1, right? So not really that worthwhile. GP is going to potentially get a full tower on bot side, so they're going to look for a dive. They're going in. They already found the first there with the Palafox. FBI drops now as Gory's continuing to apply that damage, and Contracts goes back between the wall and the turret. One more hit will take him down, and Licorice gets it done. Counter-Strike won't protect him from the fire back of the turret, but it's still going to be a good play for the Golden Guardians. They're still almost going to force this turret down and make it an even trade on turrets with the Gangplank in top. Yeah, that's great for Golden Guardians. They needed to force 4 more from this situation because GP was going to be left alone on top side, and River not going to be able to prevent the tower from going down. It's really closed the gap onto Palafox, so back to live. Back to live. We already got another dive. It's Gory killing off FBI with Licorice's Counter-Strike locking down Ignar, but the ulti keeps Alistar alive through the burst. Golden Guardians are not taking their foot off the gas pedal here. They want to keep the pressure on NRG now that they have this nearly 3,000 gold lead. But Palafox comes in with the Emperor's Divide. He tries to outplay it with a Zenith Blade, but it will not happen. Gory's got to try to... Isn't much of a 1v1 as Dokla loses half HP with no real meaningful damage dealt back to the other side. Golden Guardians trying to go in here for the Drake, but it's going to be secured by NRG, who will have to sacrifice Ignar, it seems. Licorice chasing after him. No flash available on the cow, so the Jacks should get this done pretty easily. Plus 300 for Licorice. Yep, going to be able to get it. It was a nice ejection there from Contracts onto Stixxay. Pushes him back, helps them to secure that dragon, and now Huhi potentially in some trouble. Huhi trying to lead the way here for the rest of the team for Golden Guardians. Contracts stuck in the middle, but the phase rush again getting Poppy out of good targets for those Void Seekers. And NRG, they've started up the Baron already. They got it down to 3K. They're summoning up the Gangplank ulti, and the Baron is secured by Contracts. Fate sealed onto 2. Contracts just uses all for the disengage. Sure, they had to spend a bunch of flashes, but Ignar may be caught. Ignar could be in trouble, but he still has the ulti, and now they're going to kill River instead. NRG with a nice counter engage. Remember that Gory does not have an ultimate, so right now, things have been great in these last 60 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. It's starting to look a little bit rough for Golden Guardians. Is not good for Golden Guardians, because especially with these champions... Only engage, right? And if you can't win the fights after you engage... it's like, well, what do we do now, guys? Play side lane. So... that is the other option. River's going to be forced out. They do get the flash off of him as NRG's just kind of deathballing, but it's a TP coming in. Licorice is spotted, so is Gory. Palafox already lost Crown of the Shattered Queen because of the Void Seeker earlier coming in from Stixxay, and now the engage finds Contracts. FBI's up into the air, the feathers fly, but FBI's gone. A double kill for Stixxay. Dokla at least gets one back, popping Gory on the back. On that spirit, waiting for him, is able to get the kill.
Now Golden Guardians aren't done. River's up really far. Ignar takes a lot of damage, but River takes more. That's 1 kill. Traded back for 1 kill as who he for themselves. It's a nice little damage boost, but it's all about just stopping NRG from having it. Void Seeker lands onto Dokla. Poke down to about 1/3 before the fight starts. Gory's coming in, looking for the damage here onto the Pirate. Fate Seal, but it's only going to find the guy right in front of him. River's still trying to fight back here for this Infernal Soul, but if they burst down the Golden Guardians jungler, NRG's going to take the soul for free. Dokla goes back in and he finds the flash assassination. Back onto Gory. Licorice is ready to go. Counter-strike onto 2. Stixay jumps into the middle, but he's going to be shut down. Dokla's got his gun, baby. Licorice takes out FBI, and now Contracts and Ignar have to try to fight back. It's Palafox and Dokla going up against Licorice, who goes golden, but it ain't going to matter a whole lot. The counter-strike's about to drop, but Palafox is golden too. NRG just made trophies into the Golden Guardians. It's a 5-for-1, and they got it.
Together was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, beginning was really good, but
Not
sure.
Good job, guys. Nash and Dragon, okay? Kill this guy, kill this guy. That flash?
What?
You guys got him. Nice!
Nice.
I agree top side, actually.
If he had been, been there at the very beginning of the fight when Gory went in and procced the GA and did all that stuff, it could have looked pretty different.
So, worth pointing out, the guy who topped the charts in that last one was Dokla, over 6,000 damage done in the fight. The Gangplank is now full build. 6 items done on this champion. Dokla has the ability to end the game with the rest of NRG right here. They're baroned up, they're pushing down the mid lane, they got a 4,000 gold lead and an Infernal Soul in pocket.
Golden Guardians to defend. I feel like they should just give up the outer towers, just accept that they kind of have that loss.
Contracts is ready to knock these guys away. Gory is knocked all the way back, but the Soul Unbound will return him to the battlefield. Not in time to save the turret, though, as the second inhibitor of the game for Golden Guardians is now under threat. Void Seeker blocked by the minions, so FBI is still at full HP here on the Xayah, too. No Q3 charged up for Gory anymore, as NRG will take their second inhibitor of the game.
I think that is where Golden Guardians are going to look for the contest. They're going to try to hope that they can actually get a big team fight win, steal the Elder, turn it around off of that. But NRG, wants to preempt it. They don't want to give them time. They're pushing up here. And Contract's going to use the ulti just for a disengage, or at least to threaten it. And they just get the tower for free.
They knock River away. Job here with the zone control. Licorice jumps in. Counter-strike used there. And now that it fades, FBI's ready to step back up. Void Seeker on Palafox to poke him out here a little bit, but a lot of damage back onto Licorice. Void Seeker misses that time as the Gangplank ulti's brought down right on top of where the Golden Guardians want to engage. Ignar's on the front, soaking damage from everybody is who he has to flash away. And FBI's got him with the auto. Contracts goes for the flash, wallbang angle, and he finds River. Golden Guardians only have 3 men standing, and NRG have a full 5. They got 3 lanes of super minions ready to march onto the Nexus turrets. Health bars might be a little dicey, but I think they've got all they need to finish this one off. Dokla, they're going to proc the Immortal Shield Bow, taking low. Stixay jumps in. Contracts wants to stop him. Palafox summoning up a couple of soldiers here now into the stasis. Licorice picks up the kill back on Ignar. Contracts and Dokla looking to finish off the Nexus. Licorice fighting for his life, but his life is forfeit. It's NRG taking the win and taking down Golden Guardians.
What a game from NRG here.